questions you ask on a sales call are probably, actually, most definitely the reason why you do or do not close a sales call. But even more important than the questions you ask are how you ask those questions. There's a 3-sentence structure that I use pretty much for every question I ask on a sales call to make it super clear and concise and get the answer I'm looking for. In sales, your word choice is super important. This is also called brevity. Brevity is like the concise and specific words that you choose to either say or write. And it's important in sales that you pick the correct ones. So the method that I use when I ask questions is called APQ. A for acknowledging, P for personalizing, and Q for question. The benefit of using the APQ method when asking questions is so that you don't find yourself constantly rambling or just talking about yourself. With a lot of the sales calls that I review from clients, we find a need when someone says something to start explaining our story or trying to make it relative to something that we've been through. So someone starts telling you about their pain. Like I've been getting on sales calls with people and for whatever reason, they're not super qualified. And then it's been like a really big struggle because I'm not closing enough clients. And what we as humans do, take what someone else is saying, and then we go on to find a story that we have that can relate to that and say it back to the person. And some of you guys might think that that's a good thing, but it's really not. It's actually a very narcissistic and egocentric response because we're somehow trying to make it about ourselves. And while I can understand why you're trying to do this because you want to relate with this person, it's actually taking away from your sales call. After someone gives you a response, it is not your cue to start talking about your situation or to story tell something else. You want to keep your responses and your questions